Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. It's been a while, but thank you again for watching and coming back as well. So hello, today I'm going to be showing you how I made these kind of wool plaid pants. So the fabric that I'm using is kind of like a wool elastic plaid fabric, and I'm using a trouser pattern from NH Patterns from Etsy, which I will link down below as well. I had barely enough fabric to make these pants, but luckily enough it's elastic, so it wasn't really a problem. So here I'm just cutting it on the fold, but then cutting the fold away, kind of. And I'm cutting out the pockets as well. I don't really have enough fabric to pattern match, so I'm not doing that here, unfortunately, but it worked out well in the end anyway, luckily. So I just cut out 4 pockets, and then I'm cutting out about 5 belt loops, I think. So that's the little rectangles that I'm cutting out over here. So then I'm just pinning the front pieces together, good sides facing each other, and I'm going to be sewing along the front seam. So that curved edge that you see right there, and I'm doing the same for the back piece as well, pinning the back pieces together and then sewing along the center back as well. So this fabric does not fray at all, so I'm just doing a regular straight stitch, but otherwise I would recommend doing a zigzag stitch too. Then I'm just pinning the pockets in place, right sides facing the right sides of the fabric, and then lining them up with both the front and the back pieces. And then I'm going to be sewing these to the back and to the front separately first, and then folding them open and then sewing them together. So then I fold the pocket pieces open and then place the front and the back of the trousers on top of each other, facing like right sides facing each other. And then I'm just sewing along the side seam around the pockets and then along the side of the legs as well. So now I am pinning together the inside seams of the trousers, so the inseam of the legs, and I'm just lining them up at the crotch area and then pinning them together, still right sides facing each other, and then I'm just going to be sewing that entire seam together as well. So then I'm sewing together the waistband, and I am folding the trousers with the right sides to the outside, so you can finally see what it's going to look like. And I'm just pinning the waistband to the actual trousers, and I'm lining up the seams that I made on both pieces. I'm just pinning this in place, and I'm going to be sewing it right sides facing each other again. I'm going to be sewing the little belt loops, and just sewing these right sides facing each other. They're very short, so they're going to be very easy to turn inside out, and yeah, so you won't see like any seams on the outside. And I'm going to be hiding the seam of the actual belt loop on the underside when we are sewing them in place. You won't see it at all. So I don't really recommend doing this, since I've already sewn the waistband in place, you're gonna have to, like, I had to unpick the waistband a little bit, but I wanted to see what it looked like before I put on the actual belt loops. So I'm just deciding where they go. I'm first sewing them at the top bit and then seeing how much space they need and how long they need to be, and then just like unpicking a little bit of the waistband and sewing them in place. And I have about 5 belt loops. Then I'm folding the waistband over and hiding the seams on the inside of the garment inside the waistband, and I'm pinning it in place, and then I am stitching in the ditch on the outside of the actual trousers. So I'm stitching in that line of the waistband, you can see right there, and it's going to catch the waistband on the inside and sew it to the actual trousers. Then the last thing left to do is just hem the bottom, which is a really simple rolled hem, very, very quick. So I really wanted a tie to tie around the waist, but I only had like little pieces of fabric left, so I'm just cutting like similar pieces and stitching them together, and just like stitching them together right sides facing each other, and then turning it inside out, and I'm just stop stitching on both sides so it's like really sturdy and even. And then that's the actual finished product. I'm very happy with how they turned out. They're really comfy and they're very like stretchy and they feel very nice to wear. I really love the pattern as well. It's a good pair of trousers, and I'm very happy with this. So I will link that pattern down below in the description. Yeah, let me know what you think, and if you would maybe recreate this as well. If you do, please tag me, maybe on Instagram or any other social media you can find in the description too. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.